Aloha everybody, welcome back to On Island Time. We are in the middle of Tennessee at a gem of a location. So if you're ever here or nearby, you must check out this park.
Aloha friends, we're rolling. Our home's the open road. 40 feet of dreams ahead, where freedom's tale unfolds. On Island Time, we greet you. Aloha from the heart. Riding waves, we chase the stars. Adventures where we start. On Island Time, we roam free, no matter where we roll. Welcome to our paradise. Come join our island soul.
Muskelang 50 inches minimum length, 1 per day. Walleye 16-inch minimum length, 5 per day. Looks like we could have brought the girls. A bit of a warning for those that are risk takers. You up to going down here?
Right about the heart of Tennessee is a little park called Rock Island State Park. And it is a beautiful location filled with a lot of nature. There is some wonderful waterfalls to visit and some nearby local, very quaint and somewhat historic locations.
Here.
You don't want one?
Oh, cool. This quaint site centers around a natural free-flowing underground spring. The small stone enclosure, a spring house, was likely built in the early 1900s when the Tennessee Electric Power Company, TEPCO, operated the dam nearby. This spring house, along with the adjacent spring castle, likely served as water supplies for the Fall City community that developed around the Fall City cotton mill in operation from 1892 to 1902. These water sites would have been popular throughout the early mid-1900s to residents and visitors of the community. Huh, cool. You see the spring? And a butterfly. Ooh, pretty butterfly. This is a big one. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Are they monarch? I don't know if they're monarch or not. There's 4 of them right there. Natural spring. Filtered by the water. Looks pure. Pure and clean. Not gonna drink it though.
You can go and look out the window.
I guess you can. This is like really cool. This might be a spring house too.
It might be.
Oh, it's called Spring Castle. Kind of cool looking. You see the water coming out. And they must gather the water in there somehow. I have to check that out real quick. Uh-oh. Somebody left something. Oh, wow. There's a great big pool up here. I see what they did. The water comes out of that hole over here, right here, flows into here. Looks like they dam it up here, and then it somehow goes into here. Maybe? Oh, there's a pump in here. Wonder if it works. Well, if it does, it doesn't anymore. Kind of cool.
It doesn't work.
It needs to be primed, probably. Just need to get a little bit of water, dump it down there, and start working. There should be a piece of leather in the pipe attached to the end of here. And when they dry out, you don't,
It breaks and falls off and...
yeah, or it shrivels and you lose your suction.
Wow.
So, kind of cool.
This is kind of neat.
Oh, let's take a look out the window. The old cotton mill across the street.
The spring water down below.
Yeah.
Spring water behind.
Real cool. And a really big oak tree here. Looks like somebody tried to stick a stick in the hole. See if there's anything in there. Ah, there's a big oak tree.
Yeah.
And got a little fenced in. And
This almost kind of reminds me of Mammoth Falls, or Mammoth Cave.
yeah, a lot. Looks like they use pitch.
Yep.
Huh.
To seal the cracks.
The water's clear.
Yep.
You can hear it. You can hear it
Coming.
coming out. So it's being filtered by all those rocks. And pooling here. They build. Looks like they built this intentionally to hold the water until people could use it down below, and then they just overflow it down the other way. Kind of looks like.
Well, water was very essential next to cotton textile mills because of all the hot machinery working very close to highly flammable material. So they needed a good source of water in case a fire broke out.
It's probably also used in the cleaning process,
Could be, yep.
cleaning the cotton. I'm guessing at this point, but
Could be.
that would be my speculation. Of course, in any type of manufacturing, they always had water nearby.
Yeah.
You know, if it wasn't to move the machinery, it was to clean up
And
the
in case,
byproducts of the manufacturing.
and in case of fire. I like this place. This is good. Okay, I came up and gone down. See, there's a little
Yeah,
thicket.
yeah, I saw that.
So as you can see, we are here at our site number 5 here at Rock Island State Park. Normally we wouldn't be doing something like this on the picnic table, but it is going to be travel day. It is Sunday, and as you can see, the girls wanted to come out with us, so we decided to let them just roam on top of the picnic table.
So now it's time for the 3 things we like and the 3 things that we dislike about Rock Island State Park Campground. We're going to start with the dislikes first. So Sherry, I know you've got one, and I'm going to let you roll with it. Yes.
Thank
I see
you.
too.
So my dislike, my first dislike, and I'm not even sure we can make 3, but the dislike I have about the state park is we kind of came in a little on the late side. We had some issues that delayed us leaving from our home, and we got here in the dark. Now, one of the cool things about the Tennessee State Park system is you don't pay for an entrance fee. So they don't have a guard gate or a gate guard at the entrance of the state park. Because of that, if you don't download the information maps on how to get to the campground, you're going to get lost. Well, I did, and we still kind of got lost. We were in the general vicinity, but it was really kind of hard to see the campground sign for campers. However, we did find that there was a tennis court area just seconds down the road, and we pulled in there, we unhooked, and I took the Jeep to find the campground, which I did very quickly, and the location of our campsite. And then I went back and got Mike. That's my dislike, is that, yeah, I don't like coming into any place that we're staying, whether it's a RV resort or a campground, a private campground, or a state park, in the dark.
So my dislike, at least in relation to the specific site that we're in, Site 5, is it was extremely difficult to get us in a level with our RV. If you have a trailer, you're not going to have that problem because you just slope down.
Come here, baby.
And I had to use
No.
not only blocks under the back tires, but blocks under the jacks as well, in order to be able to get us up high enough so that we could get into level. So this is our site, Site 5. You'll notice that we have some blocks that we put under the tires on both sides, and we also put our ox blocks underneath our jacks. The reason that we did that is so that we could get up high enough, like there, so that our back wheels stay on the ground. It's even lower on this side. We were down 12 inches on this side here. And the only way we were able to get level was to do this without putting the wheels in the air. Now, we also chalk the front wheels just in case we slide. We chalk them on both sides. Probably not a bad idea if we were to chalk the back wheels as well. But we feel a little bit more comfortable, at least knowing that there's something underneath the wheels. But that was the only way we were able to get level, and because we had to go up so high in order to make it more comfortable to get into the RV through the door, I blocked up the step as well. So the site, you can see there is a little itty bitty bit of grass up here, but the rest of the site is stone and asphalt. Got a nice fire pit.
picnic table is pretty great. The steps down into the picnic area have handrails, so would almost look like this was an ADA site, but it's not. There is a handrail overlooking the side of the campground, and it goes around all of the campsite area. And down there through the trees, really, you might not be able to see it, but there's a road down there where we see cars go by occasionally. We thought it was water yesterday when we first saw it, thinking it was the sky reflecting off of it, but it's not, it's the road. Anyways, that's it. Campsite 5. It's the fifth after the entrance. Very easy and very wide to get into. But like I said, with the slope that we have here, it's a very hard site for an RV like ours to get level in without having to use some extra lift to get us up in the air. We would have liked to have this campsite, but it's a little bit more level. This is number 4. So according to the descriptions or the reviews, sites 1 through 5 are the most level. I don't disagree with it, but I don't know that I agree either.
I really don't like using blocks under the back tires because the back tires are where our brakes are at, and if anything should come along and push us, we could potentially topple over. And I just don't like having to block the back wheels up. And let's see, what do we have for dislike number 3? Because we usually like to do 3, but this is a really tough one to find dislikes. There's a lot to like
About this place, right? I don't have one. I can't think of one.
Well, I mean, the site, if I were to have one more dislike, my dislike would be about this site again. And the dislike is there is no grass. It is all stone. I mean, for some people it doesn't bother them. For us, it doesn't particularly bother them. For us, it doesn't particularly bother us. But I wouldn't mind a little bit of grass.
Yeah, that's true. There are several, if not all, of the campsites that are well defined with a boundary very similar to that of Prophetstown State Park in Lafayette, Indiana.
Yeah.
And it's really kind of nice that you have your own little private area in which you can sit down and have a nice meal on a graded picnic table that's not your conventional rectangular. This is square. You've got a grill that you can cook on. You've got a fire pit. There's a pole over here that I'm not really sure what it's used for, but I did see somebody across the way hang I think their garbage on top.
Yeah, it's probably so that you can keep critters out of your garbage or whatever else that you want to hang up.
Hopefully
I don't know if it would work for bears. I don't think it's high enough.
I don't think it's high enough either for bear, but yeah. Or, I mean, if you have a short hammock and you have short ones with you, little ones with you that like to hang out on the hammock, you can use that hook. There's a tree really close by to knot your hammock and hang out on your hammock. Mike doesn't, I have to agree with Mike. There is lack of grass. A little bit of grass would be nice, but I happen to like this. I like the site. I like how it's well defined and it's shored up so that it doesn't go rolling down the hill. But other than that,
Yeah.
so I guess now's the time for the likes.
Yep.
Why don't you start?
The lakes. For me, the campground is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. It reminds us a lot of one of the campgrounds that we loved in Indiana, which was Tippecanoe. Tippecanoe was more rustic than some of the other campgrounds, at least when we first started going to it. After a few years, they started clearing more trees out and making it more open, and that kind of took away from the rustic feel of the place. So that would be my first like.
And well, just to expand on that, it is much quieter than Tippecanoe. Yes, there are families here with their children, but I didn't see a lot of young kids. And you know, younger kids can sometimes be a little louder than their older siblings. It's very quiet here. And at night, 10 o'clock is the curfew. It's dead silent, other than the noise of the natural animals around here. Right now you can hear the cicadas going off, but otherwise I wanted to expand on that and just say it is beautiful here. Yes, I say that a lot of the places that we've been, but we've never really camped at a state park in Tennessee. And yes, they're very well known for their forests and their lush greenery. And this park is taking advantage of all that Tennessee has to offer as far as the forests and the beauty, that the natural beauty that they have harnessed, because there is a power plant nearby. So they harness the water. They've built a dam and they harness the energy from the natural beauty. Now, what do I like? The second like. It's just the gorgeousness of this park. And it's so close to other parks. I do like the fact there's other parks very close by that you can go visit in a day. If you're here for a week, you can visit however many parks every single day. And they're all relatively close. There's some really good eateries in Sparta, which is not far away. Some cute eateries in the town of Rock Island.
I think it's Falls City, isn't it?
No, it's called Rock Island.
Okay, because I remember seeing Falls City somewhere.
Yeah, there is a Falls City nearby. But there's lots to do here. There's other parks to visit. You can use this as a home base if you wanted to. That's what I like about this location. And yourself?
The attractions of the nearby falls, the beauty of it is great.
Lots of hiking.
The falls there's lots of hiking to do. You saw that earlier in the video. The falls, and the falls are absolutely gorgeous. The camera just does not do them justice.
No.
So that's one of the nearby attractions to this place, is going to the falls down by the TVA Power Company.
As well as some of the historic stuff.
Right.
I mean, if you're into history, there is a cotton mill there that ran from 1892 and closed in 1902. That thing is over 100 years old. And across the street from that, there is a natural spring house.
Yeah, they call it a spring house.
And it's a natural spring. There's just some really cool historic stuff around here. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, so we got to have a third like.
Well, isn't that your third like?
No, that was the second one.
Oh, I took care of the second one.
Yeah, you kind of overpowered it.
Well,
but that's okay.
I added to yours, and then I said about the other parks nearby.
Yeah, and then I talked about the waterfalls that's nearby.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess, is there another like?
We didn't do number 3. We haven't done a number 3.
Okay, we'll go for number 3.
So for like number 3, This is not a hard one, but there's so many things to like about this place. I'm gonna have to say that it's secluded. It's very secluded. You're going to drive several miles on back roads to get in here. Just as a side note, highly recommend you follow the GPS if it's an RV GPS. And the seclusion gives you privacy. You don't hear off the road, off the freeway traffic or anything like that. The roads nearby are not heavily traveled. There is one road that is outside the park, which is probably the busiest, and that's only because there's a lot of tourist attraction here. People come here to picnic, they come here to swim, they come here to just take in the sights. So there is some things to do, and I think if I was you, I would be coming here.
You won't regret the loveliness of this place.
Yeah, you will not regret. So that's it for this video. We appreciate you staying with us through the entire video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe.
If you haven't already.
If you haven't, yes. And until next time,
Ride the wave on Island Time. Aloha, everybody.
Bye.
Take care.